Great weekend for you guys down at Global Star Conference Tournament, sweeping both men and women's, of course, individually as well. Just kind of recap the weekend for us.
Yeah, I think it was a great weekend for us. I think we're relatively healthy coming out of it. That's always big. But ninth in a row for the women, so that's a long time. So they've just produced year after year after year, and just really performed at a high level. I'd probably say women, Leah Belfield, 2 meet records, 60 in the 200. Zeta Swoops did her thing as usual, and just a lot of great talent on the sprints and jumps, and we just scored a lot of points in those areas. And then I think our distance crew really stepped up. Eleanor Katabi won the 3K, 5K, doubled in that. Just pretty much everybody we brought scored points. So it was just once Saturday got rolling, once those finals started rolling, we just started flooding in the points in the finals, the running, and really just took control of the meet. And it was awesome to see them perform at such a high level. Men, multiple meet records. Tyron Lewis, Amarillo guy, performed really well. He's a guy that came from Dodge City, ran pretty good there, but he's just improved so much here. Done a great job here. And then obviously Azamati, LSC record, all-time record, 60, 200. So he did his thing as usual. But again, we had 5 people in the 60, a few in the 200, 2 in the 400. 4x4 won it. Quentin Sansing went great on that. 4x4 is going to go to nationals now. So got some things done that give us a better chance to do well at nationals. But overall, a great weekend. Awesome facility, awesome environment, and it's really great that we get to go there and compete. And I appreciate the One Star Conference getting that done. To compete at that facility and be able to run there just makes the times and marks that much better. Pretty fortunate there.
Last week you wanted to see higher individual scores to help you guys get down to nationals. Did you get all the individual marks you wanted to meet?
I think so. It's going to be close tomorrow. We'll find out tomorrow, but I know our high jumper did his thing. Amdi Alamin, 2.17 in the high jump, so he's probably 3rd in the country. And then 4x4, those two were big. I think the 400 we wanted to get that done with Quentin, but he got tripped up and he still got 2nd. But that's just part of indoor. Him and the guy kind of ran into each other and tripped each other up, and then he was rolling, probably going to run something pretty fast, but that's just the way it goes. But had a few things not go our way, but for the most part, I think that nationally wise, we're pretty set up pretty well for next week.
And then everyone who finished in the top 3, is that who goes on to nationals, or how does it work for?
Well, they just take the best marks from around the country on TFRs. If you ever looked at TFRs, they'll take 12 relays, 14 heptathletes or pentathletes, and then 16 in the individual events. So you got to be in that top 16 to 20 in the individual events to go to nationals. So it's pretty high standard. What you do at the conference doesn't really matter as far as place, but usually you're going to run pretty fast or jump pretty well, throw pretty well, do something there.
So what are you expecting for, what kind of positions is putting you all in for nationals?
I think women and men, we're in a good spot. I think we were top 5 last week, ranked, but we'll get the final rankings going in tomorrow once we know who's in, and then really from there, that really doesn't matter because it's so many different track sizes indoor. You have 300-meter flat, 200-meter flat, 200-meter bank. That's just why they have the meet. That's why you go up there and compete and see what happens. But we just got to get there healthy as possible. And then we've won a national championship at Pittsburgh State before. We've been to that facility a few times, so we're pretty comfortable there. So I expect us to perform pretty well.